Captain's log, Earth date 071124. What's up, folks? This is Captain Stanford of the Starship Monroe. Wherever we go, haven, hope, honor. This is the haven. I hope I give you some hope. And honor is the main value. What's happening is everything is copacetic. Things are fine. Things are chill. Listening to Taylor Swift right now. Checking out the Tortured Poets department. So far, so good. I am a closet Swiftie. Kind of admitted. I guess I just came out as a Swiftie right now. Hi, little Swiftie here. It began with her concert during the Eras tour at Mile High Stadium, and her fans hooked me. And there were a couple Taylor songs that I boldly played on my own. And now it's no longer about bravery. It's just about digging excellent music. And I mean, I can't hate. I'm done hating the chick. I never really was an anti-Taylor fan. My favorite Taylor song is Mean. And that's where I'll stop that sort of Swift moment. Shut up. Okay. Platform 9 3 quarters as well. Mission progress. It's been on the back of my mind to get back to get an exercise going, but since pedals fell apart for me, I haven't been doing much because I had such math involved in that attempt, in that moment. I was doing distance, I was doing heart rate, I was gung ho, I was excited to experiment with distance and cardio, but then I was disproven by my diabetes doctor, who wanted me to strength train more, and I may not even have to fix my diet, since I today picked up the medication that's supposed to help with my diabetes, known as Ozempic. This is prescribed Ozempic by my diabetes doctor, who we've tried other things before, and I just end up with the shits, honestly. So I'm scared to try it because I don't want the shits again. But this evening during the film, I'm going to take my first dose of Ozempic. Don't know how that's going to go. Still scared, but I feel like I have to. If diet is 60% of the mission, the goal, or we'll cut out 60. Well, diet is 60% of the game. And if I don't want to eat the food I make anymore, then that's because of the Ozempic. If I am stuck on the toilet longer than usual, that's because of the Ozempic. If I wake up in the middle of the night and vomit, it's because of the Ozempic. So I'll definitely update you on how that's going. Thank God I have an outlet for what proves to be a trying experiment in a different direction. So it's still part of the mission to lose 60 pounds. If I lose 60 pounds with Ozempic, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Mission 2. What are we watching tonight? Films. It's still Kate Winslet week. Yep, we're on the other side of halfway through it. Titanic was great. I forgot it was a 3-hour film and went to sleep right after it, but it was a treat. And Kate Winslet's you-know-whats are just as awesome as I remember them, if not better. And I'm pretty sure that movie catapulted her into the rest of her career. Next up is Romance and Cigarettes. I was thinking of a movie called Cigarettes and Coffee, which is one of my favorite indie films. It's kind of an ensemble thing where you have the RZA sitting at a table with another member of the Wu-Tang Clan, and Billy Crystal is like serving them coffee, and they get into a discussion. But before and after that, there are plenty of other actors that show up. Alfred Molina, Cate Blanchett. I love Cate Blanchett. I had a blanket once that I called Kate Blanket. That was a treat. Just one of those creative things. Anyway, Who else is in the film? Jack and Meg White. Who else? Cigarettes and Coffee is the film I'm talking about. And it's just people having coffee while having a cigarette. The one line from the film goes like, "Coffee and cigarettes, is that your breakfast? Like, that's your breakfast?" It's available on YouTube. For a while, it was available on HBO's Max app, which it might still be. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere. Having coffee, actually. When I have coffee this late, I call it a pick-me-up. It's usually a tablespoonful of instant coffee. Just perks me back up. If I felt tired about half an hour ago, but anyway, back to the log. Sorry about the digressions. Extra milestones. Got the Ozempic. Been waiting a long time for this. My diabetes doctor has prescribed this like a month or two ago. Actually, yeah, 2 months ago, and I lost it in the move when I moved from my apartment to here, and I haven't been able to recover it back yet until today. So here we go. That's going to be fun. Today's inner demon, a bit more procrastination. I have an assignment due on the rest of my assignments are due on Sunday for this class. So I'm kind of procrastinating, kind of like, it can wait because it's nowhere near due. So there's that. Future healthy coping mechanisms. Relax as often as you can, but get to work as soon as you find time. And be open to doing your work at odd times when you haven't scheduled anything. I mean, do it early. Do it hopefully before, in this case, the due date, or before the deadline, I should say. And I feel so bad about journalism not coming through for me. Every time I sign up for a journalism class, something doesn't work. It's like the mission is cursed. So it is what it is. I have still doing the English major with a Spanish minor and a certificate in cooking for this particular 4 years. We'll see how that goes. I do look forward to being in some kitchen somewhere. Again, Gordon Ramsay, if you got an apron for me, I'm ready. How is the captain? I should probably upload some food or something, show you some more. Maybe there'll probably be more food in the videos to come. Just chill, okay? Chill. Don't worry about it. He said to himself. How's the captain? The captain's fine. Captain has a bit of a toothache. It's time for the captain to get to the dentist. And he's dreading that. I would also hate to have toothache, tooth pain, while I'm trying out a new potentially bowel disrupting medication. So I don't look forward to any of that. Other than that, though, I am well. I am excited about the future. No true concerns at this moment, which is fine. I mean, I'll take peace when it comes to me. I don't expect peace, but I will enjoy it when it's here. Best event of the day. No, what's next? What's next is what's the film called? Romance and Cigarettes. I don't know anything about it. I said it's available via Roku, the Roku channel. I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see how it works. If I'm wrong about that, it'll be somewhere else. But excuse me. I realized that if this doesn't work, I'm going to do Game of Thrones and Downton Abbey. Excuse me. Because I have a feeling this might not be successful, but we'll give it a shot. Give it the old college try, as it were. Put up to. What's next is Romance and Cigarettes. Apparently Cheez-Its, which is what I've got here. And Ozempic. Best event of the day. Best event of the day. It's a tough one. Best event of the day. Well, I gotta say, I don't have a best event, but I do have a worst event of the day. And it was when I saw Biden take questions from the press. after delivering a half speech. The speech went great. He read off the teleprompter and he was fine. And then they started asking the questions that is on everybody's mind as they're still reeling from the last debate, which is, can Biden still hold office? Can he still perform the duties involved in being the president? And when he went off book, when he went off, he didn't impress. He didn't. He didn't behave the most coherently. He didn't. I mean, I have one quote like I have for like if I was gonna like blog about it. It was when he said, "If I didn't think Vice President Trump couldn't do the job, I wouldn't have picked her." That's what he's sounding like these days. Like, and I wrote recently that I shared George Clooney's op-ed where he pretty much asked for Biden to do the right thing and stated that he saw him recently, not that recently, and he was still acting so disorganized in his speech, where it seemed like he didn't remember anything. And by the way, that quote, he didn't correct himself today. He didn't correct himself at all. He just let it slide, let it go by, and behaved as if he had said the right thing. So I'm concerned about the president's well-being, mental well-being, at this point. If he can let something like that slide and not show the conscious skill of correcting oneself, and knowing when you're wrong, and correcting those behaviors, which can happen on a larger scale, with more error. More mistakes can happen that way on bigger stages, and no one wants that. So we're caught between a rock and a hard place, and I don't want Trump. I don't want Biden to fail, but I definitely want somebody who can be the right president for the nation. I vote independent. I'm an independent. I don't care if it's a Democrat or a Republican. I care if it's the right thing for the country. And at the end of the day, neither Trump or Biden might be that person. I'm sure Trump isn't. And I don't think anything can happen to bring Biden back from dementia or wherever the hell he's landed. But we've got to fix this, folks, and we have to do it pretty fucking quick. Should Kamala Harris get to the top of the ticket? Fine. Should Gavin Newsom, the guy I wish would be the top of the ticket, just to replace Biden right now? Fine. Epic. But we can't pretend like Biden can handle the next 4 years. And we can't pretend that Trump wouldn't take America from a democracy to a dictatorship. So we have a lot of tough decisions to make, and I can't make them from here. All I can do is vote and inform the public what I think, and hopefully they take the matter up for consideration. That's about the worst event of the day, was seeing how much our current president is failing to speak well, to be official, professional even. Today's favorite person / character is Rachel Maddow, because I got to see her for a split second on Chris Hayes' show while she gave her reaction to that Biden speech. Rachel Maddow, if you don't know, is one of my heroes, along with Malcolm Gladwell and Caitlin Collins and Carlos Ruiz Zafón, may he rest in peace. Zafón is a fiction author who was translated into the English from Spanish, and wrote The Shadow of the Wind and the Cemetery of Forgotten Books series. He is one of my heroes, definite heroes. I write news, opinion, and fiction, and anyone from those realms are fair game for me to be a hero of mine, to emulate, to chase. And God, it's just, Biden makes me sad right now, very sad. It's irritating that he's in kind of denial about it. If you saw the rest of that conference, he was in denial. I mean, it sounded like Grandpa giving a lecture, and he was in denial. He was being stubborn the entire time. So, you hate to see that in your current president. You really hate to see that. As an American, I'm sure. All right. Sorry to Jake Gyllenhaal. We ran out of time. I love you, Johnny. Stanford out.